I am Sterling British. I'm going to show you guys today how I made this wig from scratch using 3 bundles of deep wave, 3 bundles and 1 closure. So it's like 22, 20, 18, and the closure is like 16. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The first thing I started to do is to get my gloves on so I can start to bleach the knot of this closure. So I got the pack of powder there to mix with the volume for the developer so that we can bleach the knots on that. So I'm pouring a little bit of the volume 40 because we don't want it to be too watery. We want it very thick. So we are looking for a thick base so that it's not too watery because it's not going to bleach properly if it's water. So I'm going to add some more right now. As you can see, I'm adding a little bit more to the mixture so we can get a nice thick paste. One more time, just so we can get it nice and thick right there so we can do the bleaching of the knots. Yes, so as you can see, it's nice and thick. So we're gonna go ahead and to put it on the closure right now, starting from the base up. We're gonna gradually brush it in nice and slow, and eventually it will take its own little time to just stay there and bleach. The reason why I'm using the foil paper is because it's going to go on that so we can wrap it up so it can bleach faster. So now I opened the foil paper about 15 minutes after. It's coming on a little bit, but it's not done yet. So what I'm doing right now, after 30 minutes, we're going to wash it out. So we're going to wash out all the bleach that we just added. We're going to use some shampoo and just gradually just wash it out. Okay, so there it is after it has been washed completely. The knots are bleached, and that's it for bleaching the knots. Now we're gonna start to, so we allow it to dry. Now we're gonna put on the frontal using a cap, that's a wig cap. Make your own wig cap right there. So we're gonna start to pin down the frontal. So we're gonna pin it down, then we're going to start to sew them in, sew in the frontal. That's the first thing you want to do. As you can see at the back, I had already started to sew in one of the tracks already, and that's a 20-inch track. That's a 22-inch track that is already sewn in, and there's a 20, and the one before is an 18, and this one is 16, which is the closure that we'll be using, which is a 16-inch closure. We're going to pin it down with some T-pins to get it nice and secure. And then we're going to start to sew down that closure. We want to get it nice and flat. So we're going to put T-pins all around it so that it can be sewn down nice and very flat, as you can see right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start to sew it down right now. So I'm just getting it sewn in so you can wrap the thread around the needle, the sewing needle that I'm using. So you can wrap the thread around that. And you gradually just sew in nice and flat. So as you can see, yes, we're getting it nice and flat. So I'm gradually just sewing it down nice and flat. That's a closure. And each time I go in, I just wrap the thread around it like 3 times so that it can be nice and tight, because I'm going to cut underneath where the excess cap is. So we just want to make sure that we're doing it very tight and very close. So we're doing close stitches. So I continue all the way around. Nice, slow, close stitches. Just the same. And we wrap the thread around that every time we go in, so that, as I said, when we cut the excess cap, it's nice and flat. So all done there. What I'm going to do now is to just tie the end of the knot, and that's it for the front, the closure being sewed down. So what I'm going to start to do right now is to sew down the first bundle, which I already started before. So I'll just continue to do that. That's with one bundle in already, as you can see there. I'm going to start with the other bundle, which is the 20-inch. The 22 is already in. Yes. So I'm just opening it out right there, and then I'm going to start to install it. So I'm just installing the 20-inch right there. And it's the same technique with the thread sewing in. You just push it through, wrap it around 3 times and pull it through, and then you should get them nice and tight. So we're still on the second bundle, and then we're gonna start the third bundle, which is gonna gradually go up all the way to the top and meet the closure at the top right there. So as you can see, it's coming out very nicely there. So that's all the second bundle. The third bundle, as you can see, I've sewn in most of it already. So it's the last part of that. Nicely sewn in, and then you should be done. Then I'm done there. So what I'm doing is just putting it together, and then I'm gonna open out, pull the knot that I made on the closure, and then show you guys how it's looking. Next, what I'm gonna do now is to cut the excess cap from underneath the lace, so I can do the closure and pluck it, and so it can lay down nicely. So I'm taking it off right now. What I'm gonna do is to cut the excess cap right now with the scissors. Cut it all the way out. And then, yes, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm cutting all the excess lace off the wig cap. Then after I do that, I'm just gonna put it on my head, brush it a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do next after this is to just show you how I use the hot comb to just make it lay down flat on my head. So I'm gonna try it on right now after I cut the excess lace. Oh yes, and another thing what we're gonna do is to use an elastic band to secure it. Yes, so I bought that on Amazon, so you can get that. And you're gonna just cut a little piece, you're gonna put it right underneath. You're gonna sew it down under there so it can secure the back of your head when you have that wig, so it's nice and secure, as you can see right there. After that, I'm gonna just try it on, which you can see right now. Gonna use that hot comb to make it nice and flat. Nice and flat. And then I'm gonna just lay it down with some Ghost Bond glue, and then I will definitely show you guys the end result of all of that I'm making. So this is the look that I achieved with all those bundles. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll be giving you guys more content and how I slay these looks. Thanks for watching.